Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coinwell International Coin Channel. And today we're going to take a look at the Jefferson nickel from 1977. And this is one of them right here. And as you can see, it's in pretty good shape. This, comes out of regular change. And if we kind of tip it back and forth, you see that there's a lot of definition there. You see these little scratches here, and here, and here. But you can really see this coin very well. You can see the FS down here. You can tip it up and you can see that it is the lettering is really good. A little bit of a wideness of the rim here, but that's kind of par for the course for these nickels. And God We Trust in front of Jefferson. Liberty behind him in the year here, 1977. And we look right there, and that is a star. It's hard to get the light quite right, but there's a star there. We tip it up and we see that it has a smooth edge. And then we go over into the back, and this is the money side, or the money shot, of the Jefferson nickel. If you have a Jefferson nickel from 1977 and you want to figure out its value, I can probably tell you what the value is right now. It's probably worth a nickel or 5 cents. If, however, you can get it up so it's MS 63 or above, which this isn't quite MS 63 or above, it's going to be worth 25 cents and maybe 50 cents. If you can get it up to MS 63 or above and it has full steps, then it may be worth $8 to $10. So you're going, okay, so you're telling me that if this is in really good condition, not necessarily the best condition, but really good condition, it's going to be worth $8 or less? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. PCGS estimates that there's still 50 to 60 million of these nickels around. And there just are so many that it has to be in really good shape to get any money for them. So what do you look for when you're looking for the nickels? Well, what you do is you go, and you notice I'm a little closer to the coin than I usually am in the videos, because we have to blow it way up, magnify it way up so we can see these steps. These are the steps. What you are looking for is a full steps version of the Jefferson nickel. Now, in 1977, they made 585 million of them at Philadelphia, and they made almost 300 million at Denver. How can you tell the difference between the two? Well, the Philadelphia mint coins look like this and don't have any mint mark here. The Denver mint coins look like this and have a D there. And this one's, they get kind of compressed a little bit. But this doesn't matter much. What matters is these steps here. These steps, if you have it all, then you have 5 full steps here, and they go from one side to the other. If we look at this coin right here, I believe we can see 1 full step there that goes all the way across the top. Even that's a little bit messed up. And what happens is this part of the nickel sticks up a little bit more than the rest of it, and so they wear down. The other thing is it's such a fine part of the process that often when the dies get worn, they just don't get the steps in. All right, so I've got about 20 of the nickels here, so let's look through them and see if we can find one with the full steps on it. Well, this is what a typical used nickel looks. I mean, you can't even see that it's Monticello hardly. In fact, you can't hardly read it on this one. But so there's no steps on this one. Take a look at this one here. Look at this. So this one has 3 or 4 steps that come down, and this is better than the one we just looked at here. So even though this is in worse condition, the steps are better than the one in better condition. So we probably have 2 full steps here, almost, but we don't have 3, we don't have 4, but you can see all 5 of them over here, which is really interesting. So this is the best step one we have so far. I'll keep that around. So this is going to be your typical, no steps at all. No steps at all. No steps at all. Jeez. Yeah, well, this one's dirty too. No steps. No steps. So what are those steps going to look like? Well, here's some of them. So this is a pretty good one here too. We got probably two, well, almost two full steps. We'll keep that one out. What are the steps going to look like? Well, let me show you. I'm going to start with this coin here. And the way my camera's set up, I'm going to have to do it a little bit sideways. This is, of course, a proof set Jefferson nickel. And you can tell for a couple of reasons. One is because it has a different surface on it here. And then the other is, of course, you can tell it's a proof set because in 1977, the San Francisco Mint made only proof sets, and there wasn't regular San Francisco Mint coins didn't circulate. In order to show it to you in this plastic, I have to hold it upside down. But if you look at this one, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what it would look like. There would be these 5 full steps. But not only do you have to have the 5 full steps, remember, you have to have it in MS65 or over condition. So this one, of course, isn't in MS65 because it can't be, because it's in a proof set. This is going to be proof set 65 or over, probably. If we start looking at it, I bet it probably is a 65. Guess what the proof set 65 is worth with the full steps? $2 to $3. So what do you need to get? You need to get full steps like this. Oops, not like that one. Full steps like this on a regular circulating coin. Let's look through just a couple more. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And finally, nothing there. So our best ones are this one, and where was that other one? Not that one. This one. Okay, when we look at the 3 of these, I think this one's the best of them all. And what's it worth? It's worth 5 cents. So if you're looking for them, you have to find full steps. If you find full steps, you have to have it in really good condition. And by really good condition, I mean way better than this. Almost as much as the proof set looking one without the special buffing on it. It has to be shiny, it has to be smooth, and you can't have all these scratches. If you do get one of those that's a MS66 with full steps, you might be talking about $500 to $700, or if you're lucky and it's really nice, you may be talking about $1,500. How many of them are out there? Not very many. So PCGS say that there may be 700 total of MS65, and of those, there are way less than that are full steps, or good full steps. But you may, if you can get up to MS66, you'll be talking about 500 plus for the full steps version. All right, so there's our Philadelphia. Let's get you another Denver coin here. And thank you for watching DC Coin World International Coin Channel. If I can find a Denver. There was one, right? And we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section. And these things kind of hide. When you get 15 or 20 of them, it's hard to tell the difference. There's Philadelphia, no mint mark. There's Denver with a D. And thank you for watching DC Coin World International Coin Channel.